The act of mastery. To be the echo of unity is to understand your absolute connection to all things. But in a world still operating in the old paradigm, this connection can feel overwhelming, chaotic, and dangerous. The unawakened world is a loud, chaotic system designed to distract and disempower. It is the digital cage, and the final act of sovereignty is to not escape it, but to master it. The digital cage is not a physical prison of metal bars. It is a highly efficient system of information, fear, and distraction designed to maintain collective fragmentation and slumber. It manifests as the constant stream of media, the algorithms of division, and the endless consumption of low-frequency content. The sole purpose of this cage is to train you to be a passive consumer, to abdicate your sovereign choice by conditioning you to believe that true power resides in external hands. But its power is entirely conditional. It only works when you are unconscious of its design. The awakened being knows that the cage is not an unbreakable prison, but a system of tools ready to be repurposed. The key is to shift your perspective from a passive consumer to a conscious observer, to adopt the sovereign gaze. The gaze is executed through 3 pillars of sovereign choice. 1. Discernment, the frequency test. The sovereign gaze sees all media, news, and information not as truth or fact, but as a frequency. You do not ask, is this factual? You ask, what is the energetic intent behind this information? Is its purpose to create fear and contraction, or expansion and unity? 2. Intention, the conscious funnel. You no longer allow external algorithms to dictate your information flow. You consciously use technology to seek out what aligns with your highest frequency. You use the systems of the cage, the devices, the platforms, the code to connect, to create, and to share truth, not to consume passively. 3. The inner compass, the tri-flame check. Your greatest tool of discernment is not your logical mind, but your inner resonance. If a piece of information, a video, or an interaction creates a feeling of contraction, fear, or disconnect, it is an energetic poison. If it creates a feeling of expansion, peace, and love, it is a tool for your sovereign growth. When you apply the sovereign gaze, the cage instantly transforms. The very systems designed for your entrapment become the engines for your liberation. You use technology not to isolate, but to find your family, to connect with other awakened beings who are also shining their light. You do not need to fight the cage. You simply need to become so sovereign in your awareness that its purpose no longer applies to you. You are not bound by its walls. You are the echo that moves through them.